Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a new piece of equipment that I bought called the Tascam DR-40x. Coming right up.
Damn, Tay, you play too much.
Hey guys, so like I said in the little intro, this is going to be a quick little video on the Tascam DR-40x. But real quick before I get into that, thanks for, the people who have been commenting on the channel, giving me feedback, asking me questions, which is giving me a return content to make videos on. A couple people asked me specifically, okay, dig more deeper into this particular situation, and I hit them back up with the next day with the video, and they seem to really appreciate it. So please leave comments down below. I'll try to do video as soon as possible. This helps me to put content out there and to make videos that you guys will like. So without that, with all that out the way, so this is the Tascam DR-40x for like the third time I said that. Let that John get in there. And this is basically the competitor to the Zoom H4n, and this one also has a equivalent to the Zoom H2n, I think, or whatever. Tascam is a cool brand. I've been using Tascam headphones for probably a while. I've been using them, trying to look around and find them. I can't find the headphones I use. But they're a well-known brand. They make pretty good quality products and everything. Let me run over the specs of it, the features of it real quick, so y'all can know kind of what you're gonna get in the box or whatever. So it's 4-channel recording, built-in stereo condenser microphone, which you can adjust from A/B to XY, and it's also a plus B. I think on the H4n it's stuck in XY mode. I think, not really sure, but this one you can actually adjust so you can make your stereo, imaging wider or whatever you want. As dual record mode, good lord, to avoid accidental overloads and distortion. Records to WAV and MP3, so that's cool. Functions as a USB audio interface for your Mac or PC recording. Okay, so basically, so you know how you have like the Arrow or any UAD, twin, whatever, Focusrite piece of equipment. That's the interface. So with this piece of equipment right here, it has two XLRs right here, so you plug it in just like you do in your audio interface, and you run the USB out to your computer just like in the audio interface. There's an override function for punch and recording, which is pretty cool, and it uses USB 2.0, so there's no 3.0 and there's no USB-C, but it's whatever. What's included is 3 batteries, double batteries, a tilt foot, which I don't know what that means, and an owner's manual. So that's what it says right there. And my first impression of this is it's for a, well, let me break it down to why I wanted to get this. I've been wanting to get a recorder for a while because for one, I like gear. 2, when we were going to church a lot, Lauren would be singing the churches or whatever. And normally how I get the audio is I have my camera and I have like a little Rode microphone. I just capture audio like that. Better than nothing, get all the reflections flying away and everything. So it was better, like I said, better than nothing. But what I wanted was something that I could hand to, well, if I wasn't working the board, but I mean, even if I was working the board, I could just take a recorder, plug it in, and get the audio source straight from there. And Lauren is also into voice acting right now. She's taking a lot of classes, and she needs, I was like, well, another reason to get one. You have your own little recorder. And 2, trying to do some, more experimental things, do some Foleys and whatnot, get some ambient recording. So I was like, why not? So that's why I wanted to get one. And it was between the Tascam and the Zoom. This one is $179, and the Zoom is $229. So I think that's what, like a $30 difference with $180, like $30-$40 different. I can't do the math right now. So that persuaded me for one. There's one thing that on here that for me is a not deal breaker, because I'm keeping it, is that on the Zoom you could do, like, for example, you could plug this up right into the camera, so basically like put this on a hot shoe on the camera, plug it up into the camera, and that's how you get your recording already synced and everything. This one doesn't have that. which is fine either way because I'm going to record. I'm always recording from 2 audio sources, so I'll just match it up. Also, another cool thing about the Zoom was that it has a guitar tuner, which I don't really need, but I can imagine people who play guitar a lot and are going on road. It has a guitar tuner that you just plug it up and it can tune inside the body. This one, the Tascam, has a guitar tuner, but it plays it audibly, so it just plays the noise, not the noise. It plays the note and you just tune it like that. And I watched another video and it says the Tascam is really good for the line input is really good, because when you plug in the line in the Zoom, the distortion is not distortion. The noise is really bad. Well, here you get a clean signal, so cool. But I think this one thing is like I could tell is probably where they made it a little bit cheaper was the plastic. It is very plasticky. So if you are using it like at home where I'm using that, I think it'll work really fine for you. You won't worry about it damaging that much. If you're doing podcasts or whatever, it should be great. But if you are out there in the field, live sound, dropping stuff, I don't think this will last that long. But I don't know if there's any like rubberized protection case. I'm gonna look to see if there is, and if so, then that fixes the problem right there. But that's basically it for what I like. One of my downfalls for that. But basically, so I just opened it, and the cool thing about it is it has a 1/4 inch screw right here. See if it could. Hopefully, it zoomed on that. So you can screw I can screw a Manfrotto in to there and set it down. This is the front. You got your screen right there. You got your microphones and XY right now. But let's see. You can move them out. I can adjust it. And you have some more stuff right here. Buttons that I'll get into. Then you have your SD card right there and USB. And it takes different. One of the things is also, I think the Zoom has lower capacity that supports. I think it supports up to either 32 or 64, but this one could support up to 256 gigabytes. So it uses basically the camera size SD card. So you just pop that in there. But alright, so let's turn this thing on, and I have a manual right here, which I will probably read never. I just used it for recording, so what I'm going to use is eventually switch this to using this for my YouTube videos, just having it up so I can just get some cleaner, stronger recording. So alright, so let's go. So you hold the button right here. Hopefully y'all can see this on. Okay. And it's going to say, what language do you speak? No! I hit the wrong one. How do I go back? I accidentally hit Japanese. Oh no. Hey guys, so I don't know where I left off yesterday. Actually, I do remember. I accidentally set up the Tascam recorder to Japanese setting when I was trying to set it up. So after spending a whole day going on YouTube, not finding the answer, trying to go in here, looking at the Japanese part, trying to see where it matches up, trying to match up the letters and everything. I go to the English part. Man, this is a whole day, so I shot this video, and I found this answer. I shot this video around 1 p.m. I found the answer at 12 midnight. So, and this says, let me see if I can find it. I think it was on troubleshooting. Yep, the wrong language was was set accidentally. See, this must be a common problem because right under English is Japanese, and then if you see right here, like I accidentally hit down. I try to hit this. I tried to hit enter on English, but I went down, and I hit enter. So I went down in Japanese, hit enter. So couldn't figure it out. But it says basically, you hold the power button, which is right here, and you hold the menu button, and it'll take you back to the language settings. So now that I have that figured out, let's get back into the video. So it has two XLRs that you could do right here. So you can use this, like I said earlier, as an audio interface, or you're doing some live sound or gig or whatever. You're singing. You want the actual audio, so you can put it on YouTube or whatever. And on this, have a cable also, because a lot of times they don't have extra cables. See, it has open spot on the console. Plug it in, hit record. You got a clean signal coming through. What else? Has like I said, 1/4" jack right here. So you could put it on a cold shoe mount. I don't know if it's called cold shoe, hot shoe, whatever. But put a little tripod thing, so especially if you're like doing like a podcast or whatever. You could just screw this thing on, and have it set like this, pointing at you or whatever you're gonna do, or just hand hold it while you're doing something. I don't know, Foley type of stuff. What else can I run through? Oh, let's look at the sides. So on this side, like I said, it's just a USB and the SD card. Well, on this side, you have your stuff like your phantom power, your line or mic level. So that's also important. And phantom power, in case you don't know, is basically so there's two types of microphones. Well, you get into all that, but the main is a dynamic and a condenser. Dynamic doesn't require any power, so like a Shure SM57, SM58, those dynamic ones don't require, like RH20, doesn't require a power source. But condenser mics, they require a power source, so 48 volt. I don't know, it's phantom power, whatever. I don't remember the voltage, but the power. So kind of like, let me see. Well, for example, this is a Shure SM58 that I did a review on, or unboxed it. I don't think I actually did like a talking review on it, but I'm going to. But this is it right here. You'll need a power supply. You plug this in. This is like industry standard, sturdy, recommended. It's $100. Always good just to have one as a backup. Good quality. Sorry about that, my mic fell off. And my AKG mic, which is on my, I don't feel like unplugging it, but that uses phantom power. So when I'm running it through my interface, I make sure phantom power is on. So if you're using a condenser mic, make sure phantom power is on. You got your input level right here that you can adjust. So you got your line out, so you can plug in the headphone, so you can listen to monitor, what your monitor the audio coming in. And yeah, that's basically it for all the buttons. And right here on the front, you got your different buttons like the enter, the record mode. Let's see if I can see what's going on here. And as I start using this more, getting more into it, I will definitely let you know, update this video, update the content, so that you know what everything's about. But yeah, let's see if I can get a close up on this. XLR. The mic is in XY. It can go into AB, so you can just flip this out. for a more wider stereo image. But yeah, so let's let me record something. So I have my mic right here, so I'm going to do probably like a compare contrast, A, B, see what it sounds like, whatever. So let's see. So I turn this on. And this thing hasn't really been set up, so I'm just going to see right out the box what happens if I just hit record. Let's see. Record. So we hit record. It's kind of like a record enable. Hopefully you can see that. And you have to hit play in order for it to, you know, start playing. So let's see. Oh, yep. So you can see the audio levels coming up, spiking through. Okay. So let's hit play. Hello. This is Tavon Jawira. Yeah, this is the Tascam DR-40x. Don't really know how it sounds right out the box. Haven't done anything to the settings really, except for just put the language on English and hit record. So hopefully it sounds really nice. And I got both audio coming from my lapel mic and this bad boy right here that costs, I think, $179. So hopefully it sounds good. Then you just hit the stop, and hopefully when I listen to it or figure out how to export it and everything, actually I think I just take out the SD card, but that's it. But all right, guys, thanks for sticking this out with this video. Interesting. I had to come back the next day and finish it off, but thanks for all the comments down below and that you guys have been leaving. It really helps me out. Even though I've been doing this for like a few years, I'm just learning and trying to get better, you know, with my camera presence and speaking and everything, and just giving out content that people will like to see. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have this piece of equipment. Let me know if you have another one that's better. Let me know if you do have this, what would you like me to talk about? And what I really want to do is start doing like more Foley stuff, like getting more ambient sound. So one of the reasons why I got this is so I can, you know, go next to a creek or whatever, and record it, you know, and see stuff like that. But thanks, guys. Be safe. Peace. See y'all later.